Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I decided to vlog this week because it's kind of become a tradition on my channel now because it's the fourth time that I'm doing this. But basically I'm going to be vlogging my first week of like this semester. I've done that second semester at my old uni, then I vlogged like my first week of first semester at my new uni second semester, and now today my third semester is starting. So I wanted to vlog, and today is actually Tuesday because I don't have classes on Monday, but I think I'm just going to be vlogging until Sunday. Have lots of plans, busy things to do and all of that. But right now I'm just gonna get ready. I have to leave in like 45 minutes ish. Nothing too crazy. I had to improvise on my breakfast, so if anyone thought that it was weird that I was eating apples and scrambled eggs, it's because usually I eat toast with the scrambled eggs, but my toast was moldy. So I'm gonna have to go buy that after school. My class is only 2 hours, so nothing crazy at all. But I have a package that I need to pick up. I have 3 packages total, I think, that will arrive this week. So lots of hauls to look forward to. But I guess let's talk about school and third semester. I don't feel ready at all. Like my brain is completely on summer vacation mode, even though today is actually like it's September now. I just can't even fathom like having to go back to school. But I only have 2 classes this semester, but they're divided into 4 different days. So lots of short days, but I do have to go to school most days. One thing I'm really excited about going back to school is, first of all, having more of like a schedule, and also getting to see my friends more often. You don't have to like plan to see your friends because they'll be there every day at school. So even if it's just for a few hours, at least I'll get to see them every day, which is very nice. And everyone is back from vacation and all of that, so it'll be easier to plan things. That's one thing I really love about school, is like having your friends. Also just like all the plans and stuff. My September is so filled. Like I have parties and plans and things every weekend this month, because they're just happening like a lot of like festivals and things like that in my city here. With the semester starting, like we have a festival that's called like the semester start party, and it's 2 days with different Danish artists and stuff that are going to be performing. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to. And there's another 2-day festival here on Friday and Saturday, so that will be a part of the vlog as well. I also have to work. I have to work tonight actually, but I will be home in between school and work. And then, oh, a little reading update actually. First off, I just started a new fantasy series and I just finished the first book yesterday, but I'm not gonna start the second book because Burn Bright by Krista Becca-Ritchie just came out yesterday. Well, actually no, it came out today, sorry. So I downloaded that on my Kindle, and if you don't know what that is, it is the same universe as the Addicted Calloway Sisters series. It's just their kids. So there's already a series that's called the Leica series, which is like 13 books of their kids, but now there's a new series that is out that is called the Cobalt Empire, so it's about the Cobalt children, and so excited, like I can't even explain it to you. There hasn't been a book out in that universe since January last year, so over a year and a half since I last could like read a new book in that universe. So I am incredibly excited. The book is almost 700 pages long. I'm so excited to read that book. Like I've started it and I've read some of it, and just every time they mention something, like they mention the siblings, the parents, the uncles, the cousins, oh, I get so excited. It is literally my favorite series, universe, whatever, ever. I think this is like the 26th book in the universe, and I've read them all. Some of them I've read 2 times, and then some of them I've read 3 times because I just love them so much. And I feel like I need to stop yapping now, because if this video is supposed to be filmed over a full week, or at least 6 days, then I can't take up way too much time on the introduction. I will see you guys after school. as you can see, I am now back home from school. Let me just sit down and we can talk about it. It was, like I said, only a 2-hour class. About 80% of it was so irrelevant. Obviously, I understand why, and we were also combined to like 4 different majors. 2 of the majors, they were only their first semester, so this is their first week of uni ever. So a lot of it, like the first hour and a half or something, was just like, this is what we're going to be talking about, and like this is what every class is, and yada yada yada, like just a lot of nothing in my opinion. So, but anyways, after school I went and picked up my package, so we're gonna open that now. The only thing is, it's a sweater, and do I want to try a sweater on right now? I'm sweating. Let's open it. It is from the brand Designed by C. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a Danish brand, but I do know that I've seen American influencers buy from it. Okay, it's not super soft, but as long as it's not itchy, that's all that really matters. But it's this green turtleneck. I've been really wanting a green turtleneck because I think they're stunning. And last week we had our intro week. I'm like a tutor for the new students. One of the girls one day wore like a green knit sweater and it just looked so gorgeous. So I found this online, and can I try it on? Okay. Let me pull myself together here. It's not that hot. I'm only keeping it if it like if I truly love it. Let me like put you further away. Obviously I'm wearing a dress right now. One thing, negative, the sleeves are short because I'm tall. So I think I need to look in a mirror. Because I mean, if I just do this, then they are long enough. And even if I do this, they don't go like short again. And it's not like super itchy. Like wearing it right now, I feel like I would be fine to like wear it to class or whatever. And if it's really cold like into winter, I often wear a long sleeve shirt underneath anyways. Okay, let me just look in the mirror. I'll be back. Next month in October, during fall break, I'm going to New York. And I have looked at the weather. It's going to be a little bit too hot for sweaters maybe, but I just really want to look cute. But it's green my color. The verdict is in. I just texted my best friend and she said to keep it. So now I'm gonna make lunch. And the lunch that I've been eating every single day lately is a ham sandwich. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. My sandwich with ham, which looks so flat because obviously I just flattened it in the panini maker. I'm gonna eat now, and I probably won't see you guys until after work, and might not even see you guys until tomorrow. I know I said I wasn't going to talk until tomorrow, but then I just completely forgot, or like I just all of a sudden remembered that I have plans tonight. There's this bar here in my city that I think it's every Tuesday, has this thing called Teddy Bear Tuesday. It's something about beers. I've never been, but because it's the first week of the semester, I know a lot of like my classmates and stuff are going, and also the new students. Black that out, so I get home from work at like 7 p.m. then I just need to eat dinner, and then it starts at 8. Yeah, I had forgotten about that, but I will be going. Morning, you guys. It is now Wednesday and I am currently cooking up my breakfast. School doesn't start until 12, so right now it's like 9:30, and do you know what Wednesday at 9:30 means? It means at 9 a.m. the Summer Sim Pretty came out. It is episode 9. I am so freaking excited. I've only watched the first 8 minutes because I want to cook it up. I want to be like fully present when I watch it. Oh, I'm so... I can't even. If you haven't watched the show, honestly you should. Like, it's just so good. I'm Team Conrad forever and ever and ever. I've read the books. I reread the 3rd one after the season came out, and I'm still 100% Team Conrad. But these last 3 episodes are like uncharted territory because all of this like doesn't happen in the book, because the book, the ending is very rushed. Like, it's basically like this happens and then the epilogue, and it's like, oh. Whereas here we have 3 episodes that are like equivalent of what the epilogue was in the book. I can't even, I'm so excited. But to talk about last night, I ended up being out for like 2 hours, not that long. We were sitting outside. It was pretty great weather or anything. It wasn't actually cold, and there were also heating lamps. But got a drink, talked to my friends, and then I went home and read more of my book. I love going out to these little things, but today I don't have anything Like after school I have nothing. Like I'm just gonna be here like reading my book. I do need to like put away all my laundry and stuff. And then tomorrow I don't have school. I actually don't have any plans at all tomorrow. So now I'm going to eat my breakfast and keep watching The Summertime Pretty. Okay, it's time for school, so I just wanted to show my outfit for day 2 of classes. I hope you can see it. It's basically just a long black like tight skirt and then this little top, and then I'm wearing a headband. And that is the outfit for the day. My package has arrived, so I will be picking that up on my way home, just like yesterday. And then I'll give you a haul, just like yesterday. Oh, and I finished watching The Summertime Pretty. Oh my god. Conrad needed more screen time. But other than that, I can't really complain about the episode. It wasn't like amazing. It's not one I'm like, oh my god, I need to rewatch, because it's kind of like a filler episode to kind of move the story along onto like the next 2 episodes. It's gonna be fine. Trust. I trust Jenny Holland. I'm gonna get on my bike now and then I'm gonna go. And then I'll see you guys later. Okay. Hello guys, I'm back home from school. I am really positive about this new subject that I have, or it's not a new one, it's called media production, and I've had that the other 2 semesters, but each semester is a new like topic and also a new teacher and all that. And first of all, I really like the teacher, and I also really like what we're going to be working with, and I think it's going to be really cool. So that's very nice. But anyways, enough talking about school. I picked up my package. There are 2 things in the package. First off, the small thing. It's such a big package because I know the thing is like tiny. I haven't tried it before, but it is fake freckles. It's called Freckle Me. I'm trying to shadow Freckle Me. I guess we'll see how that works, because I bought one a long time ago and like it's basically like it's practically empty. Now for the second thing, which is the most like exciting thing. This comes on a hanger. I have never tried that before. But it is a trench coat. I think maybe I actually already talked about this, but I bought it for New York. And I mean, I've been wanting a trench coat for years and I've just never done it. Now I did it because I'm like, it's a good excuse to buy one for New York. And it's in this dark brown color. Let's try it on. So let's move out of the window. It feels so like comfortable. I feel like I wouldn't like wear it with like an outfit like this because it's very summer, and I feel like a trench coat is not that like, it doesn't give summer. So far so good. Wait, I need to look at myself in the mirror. The sleeves are short though, but again, that's what I said yesterday. I have long arms, so like if I do like that, but I feel like even like that is kind of chic though. Like if I was like wearing a sweater and you can like see the sweater underneath, like if I'm doing like that. Okay, this is basically just what it looks like. It goes down to like my knees. Oh, a little bit below the knee. I've always wanted a trench coat. Oh my gosh. And I also just love the color brown. My regular jacket that I use during like the warmer months is also brown. I'm also just scared that it's gonna look like a robe. But anyways, let me just try this. Now I can show it better, I think. I do fear it's too dark. Like compared to my old one, it's very dark like when you apply it, but I guess it just depends how it looks when it dries. Oh, it dries very fast. Oh no. No, it dries very fast. Okay, very, very fast. Because I feel like now I'm just like removing it. 5. And then, okay. Can you tell? Like right here on my nose. It's darker than my old one, but it's not like crazy like when it dries, I feel. I don't hate it. For $5, I don't hate it. But now I'm just home and it's like 3:30 p.m. and I have no plans. So I am going to just be chilling and relaxing. I'm going to be continuing to read my book. And that's that. I have nothing else to say. Tomorrow we have a full day of doing nothing. Anyways, bye. I forgot to film it, but I just finished making my dinner. Yummy. Hi guys, it is Thursday and it's actually 4 p.m. I haven't vlogged anything today because I watched YouTube this morning and then I started reading my book, which is Burn Bright. I think I already talked about it, that it came out on Tuesday. But I finished that today because I couldn't stop and I was crying so many times. It was just so sad. But it also just hits harder because of the fact that like I said, it's like the 26th book in the universe, so I'm very attached to these characters. And I was like, I need to go to the gym, I need to go to the gym, I need to wash my clothes, like I need to do laundry, all that. I'm like, and I just couldn't get myself to get off the couch. So I was reading that until like 2 p.m. and then I went to the gym, and now I just got home after the gym and then grocery shopping, and now I'm making my lunch because time just slipped away from me and I'm starving. And then I want to bake either today or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, considering it's already 4 p.m. now. So I bought milk for that, and then okay, I'll make my sandwich and then I'll do the haul afterwards. Okay. Now it's time for a haul, and it's actually, I got 2 different packages today. First off, which arrived this morning from Amazon, I ordered My Friends of Frederick Bachman. I already read this. I actually read it in a video. I think it was reading new releases. 5 stars. I love Frederick Bachman so much. I also want to own Beartown. They're just really expensive, but then I looked on Amazon and it wasn't that expensive, so I had to get it. And I want to sit and like annotate it because I annotated it on my Kindle, so I want to like transfer those into my physical copy. So I think I'm gonna do that like later after I've showered. And then another thing I got is this really cool bookmark, which is a sword. I saw it on Amazon and I just couldn't help myself. It's so cute, and it has a little blue gemstone at the top. And I'm part of this Facebook group where people sell books, and this girl was selling them for really cheap, so I ordered 2. Okay, first off we have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And I have already read this book, but I don't own it. I do own 3 of her other books. And then the next one is one that I haven't read, which is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. But I've heard great things about it, and I've seen it on TikTok and stuff. So that will be going on my shelf as well. So those are the 3 books that I bought. And now I'm going to eat my sandwich. It's just the same one that I made. Well, I make it every day, so. Okay, I finished showering and I finished eating my lunch, and as I was eating my lunch, one of my friends called and said she was bored, which is always so dangerous. And it's a Thursday, so now we're going to the bar. 4:45 p.m. and I think we're gonna meet up at like 7:30. So I'm gonna try and do some homework right now. So yeah, it's time to be productive, unfortunately. My least favorite part about school. It's so long. Plus 16, that's 56 pages. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna cry. It's the way that this is week 1 and I already don't have any motivation to do school. Like, I'm still completely fully on summer break in my head. Like, how did you switch from one week to the next to just like be ready to do, like, lock in and like do school? And I know my friend already did the notes to this, so I'm really just... Alright, change of plans. I am so not in the mood for school. It's actually like concerning. So me and 2 of my best friends from uni, we have like this little study group, and last semester we started sharing notes. So basically we had 3 subjects last year, and each week we would then have 1 subject each, and then it would like switch. And we've carried that into this semester as well. But before we like decided that, I guess one of my friends had already done the homework for this week. So I asked her very kindly if she would share the one that I was like supposed to be in charge of this week. And she said, oh yeah, I already did that yesterday. I'm like, oh, you did? You're my hero. So basically I just spent my time reading like through her notes. And obviously I was at the class. It was a class I had yesterday, so I also wrote notes during class. I couldn't get myself to do it. So I was like, I promise guys, I'll lock in next week. Like, don't worry. But I wanted to start annotating my new copy of My Friends because I just have so many annotations, and I'm just gonna look through it on the Kindle app on my phone. But as far as I recall, I think I annotated just 3 things in the first chapter. If you haven't heard me talk about this author before, he is one of my favorite authors ever, and fell in love with his writing style. Like, there's something so incredible about it. Like, he truly has a gift. I'm so happy that this man became an author because I have never ever read more beautiful poetic writing in any book. And mind you, I've read almost 400 books and nothing beats him. But I'm gonna put on some music and I'm gonna sit here and annotate. Yay! So I'm just gonna underline and highlight, and that will be it. And maybe write little notes in the margins. I don't know. Rereading all of these quotes that I had previously annotated makes me want to tear up. Like, I am just yet again reminded at how powerful his words are. So I want to read a quote to you right now. It's not a spoiler. Lucky children often ask what the most dangerous animal in the world is, but all the other children already know. It isn't the lion or the hippopotamus or the snake or the spider or the shark. The most dangerous creature on the planet is, and has always been, a young man. And the worst thing about a young man, that until very recently he was just a boy. No one gets any warning when he stops being one. And another thing about Frederick Bachman, and another reason you should read them, he is a feminist, and you can tell throughout the whole, like any book I've read by him, you can tell that he is on the women's side. He agrees that men can be despicable creatures. Not all men, but too many to count. I don't know how much more I'll annotate before I like get ready. I want to blow dry my hair, and I also need to eat dinner. Also, we got another friend to join us at the bar, so we'll be three little girlies, and I do have to be at school at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so it's not going to be crazy or late night at all. Okay, I hope the camera's not gonna fall. But hi guys. What was that? Remember when I said I was gonna go to the bar with my friend for like a short amount of time and like get one drink? It is now 11:30 p.m. which is not bad, but my other friend, we invited another friend, I think I said that, but my best friend texted and was like, I can go, but I have to be home. Like I have to leave at 10 p.m. And I said same, because we both have class tomorrow at 8 a.m. But obviously that didn't happen. And now here we are with some McDonald's. I got a hamburger and some fries, which I'm gonna enjoy, and I got my water bottle. Basically we were gonna get one drink, and then we just like decided to buy like one of those like big things that you can share, and that was 3 drinks each, 3.5 drinks each. And then like 9:30, 10-ish rolled around, and we were like, should we get another one? So we did. So each of us drank like 6.5 drinks. Maybe I drank 7, I don't really know. And now I'm tipsy. And I still have class tomorrow at 8 a.m. But the thing is, my class is so short, it's only 2 hours. So like obviously I'm gonna get up and get ready and all that, but I can just go home and like sleep more if I need. But honestly I feel like I'm very good at like being energetic. But I do have a long like time until I have to be ready, because I think I talked about this in the beginning of the video, but like I have a festival kind of thing, like it's a 2-day thing with concert with Danish artist, and that starts tomorrow. So I'm gonna be up late and all that, and then I also have work Saturday morning, and then I have to do the concert again Saturday night, and then I have work Sunday morning again. This was not in my plans. And I also want to still bake my buns tomorrow, and I also still need to do laundry tomorrow. And I'm also not a big person who like I don't really take naps, so I don't even know if I'll be able to, but I feel like just relaxing on the couch will be fine, and going to bed at midnight I'll still get like 6.5 hours of sleep, so it's not like too crazy. And I'm just gonna sit here, watch some TikToks probably, and then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, probably not until after school because I'll be tired and stressed in the morning. I'm not used to being at school at 8 a.m. so I am hungry now, so yeah. Hello, I am back home. It is 10:30 a.m. and I've just been to school, same class as I had Wednesday, just a different like version, if that makes sense. So it was all good, it was all fine. I laughed so much. I was so tired this morning when my alarm woke. Like that was the only moment where I was like, oh my god, I only slept 6 hours. But I don't regret anything from last night because it was so much fun. Like genuinely, after moving here, I'm like, am I an introvert or maybe I'm an extrovert? Because I genuinely love hanging out with people so much. And I'm like a lot better at like just saying yes. Like even though I had school at 8 a.m. whatever, like my friend calls me and says she's bored, I'm like, okay, let's go out, like YOLO, you know. And then we were supposed to go home early, and then we were all like, we're just having so much fun, like let's just stay. But anyways, I am now home, like I just said, and I want to bake buns, which I think I've already talked about. So I just removed all my rings and washed my hands so that we can start baking. I'm so excited. Let me just find my bowl, and then let's find all the ingredients that we need. We need flour, that's one thing. Then sugar, salt, we need the yeast. Oh, milk, right. It's been raining all morning and it's gonna continue to rain for multiple hours still, and it's just like so gloomy and I'm kind of feeling the fall vibes, so I'm considering to put on Twilight while I bake. I have watched Twilight so many times that I can quote parts of it. But before I put it on, I'm just going to show you guys the recipe, but let me just go wash my hands. Oh, my camera's flashing at me. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to try. Okay, maybe I'll just charge my camera while I bake, and then I'll put on Twilight and I'll film a few clips on my phone. But this is what the baking station is looking like, and we have the recipe here. And then I'll just update you guys. When they're done, we'll have a little taste test, and hopefully they'll turn out just as great as they did last time that I did them.
Second batch is done.
To a very exciting part of my day, which is time to get ready. Always my favorite time. And I'm of course listening to Man's Best Friend. It's time to try to achieve a blowout. Okay, we're back because it's time to take out the rollers. It is 4:30, so I'm gonna take out the rollers, do a few TikToks, take a few photos, and then it's time to skedaddle. So let's hope that we have a good hair day. And I know they never last. I'm gonna try to hairspray them. I usually do this for the pictures when I'm home and no one else sees it. I do it for my own pleasure. So far it's not awful, but it's not great either. Okay, I'm not loving it, I gotta say. Now let me show you guys my outfit. This is the fit we're going with, and then I'm going to be wearing my cowboy boots. So just these dark denim jeans and this little top. So I'm gonna get going now, and I'll insert some clips from throughout the evening. I actually vlogged this festival thing last year as well, so I'll be seeing you. Hello people. I just got back home from work. It is 4:30 p.m. I am exhausted. I didn't even get home that late, but I slept like 6 hours, and then, you know, the night before I also only slept 6 hours. And I know a lot of people probably sleep that like regularly, but I usually sleep like 8 to 10 hours. So to do 6 hours 2 days in a row where you're also like social and out and drinking, I'm very tired. I'm very hungry right now because I've only eaten like 2 buns all day because this morning I was not feeling very good. I'll spare you the details of my morning. And I had to be at work at 9:30 a.m. But honestly, my hungover kind of stopped after I got to work. Like, it wasn't that bad. So we're ready to party again today. I just bought a frozen pizza, so I'm preheating the oven. I don't think that any of my friends have arrived at like the pre-party yet because we're all tired. Like, I have multiple friends who are like, I'm still in bed, hungover, like severely hungover. I'm like, oh my god, girls. Like, it got a little crazy yesterday, let's just say that. But it was so much fun. I didn't see a single artist, like, because they were silent disco, and so that's where I went. And then the other time I was sitting on a bench with my friend. And today though, one of my top Danish artists are playing, so very excited to hear her. But I'm probably gonna leave in like the next hour or so. And then I also need to figure out my outfit. I have one that's like planned in my head, but we'll see. And I was supposed to wash my hair this morning and I just could not be bothered. So I'm gonna be doing a slick back bun. Well, not a bun, I don't think. I think I'm gonna do a slick back with a ponytail, but with 2 braids in the ponytail, if that makes sense. That was just my little update. I was home before like midnight, got home, made french fries in my air fryer, sat on my bed, ate them, and watched TikToks. Then I fell asleep at like 1 a.m. Woke up at 7 a.m. But I'll show you guys when I'm ready and I've picked out my outfit and all that. Hey guys, here we have the outfit reveal, which is just this polka dotted halter neck top, and then I put my hair in these 2 braids with a slick back, and then my jeans, and then I'm just gonna wear my black and white Adidas because that fits the color theme. And then because of the slick back, put on some big earrings, did my makeup, and now we're ready to go. And people are starting to text that they're there finally, 2 hours after like the original starting time, because everyone is just like hungover from yesterday. I'll probably just insert some clips, maybe just like yesterday. Tomorrow is the last day of this vlog and I'll be at work for most of it, so good morning, you guys. I just got out of the shower, if you couldn't tell, and I kind of just wanted to end this video and like talk about yesterday. I had so much fun. I'm really tired now. I will say, like, obviously yesterday I was like, I'm so tired and all that, but as soon as you start hanging out with people and you start like being social and you start drinking, all my tiredness just went away and I was having the time of my life. The concert kind of thing, we left at around midnight, and then we went to a bar, club, whatever you want to call it, and then we went and got food afterwards, and then I was home at 2:30 maybe. I went to bed at 3:30 a.m. so I'm very tired. I've slept 6 hours again, the 3rd night in a row where I've gotten 6 hours of sleep, but it's gonna be fine. I do have to work for 8 hours, which is also why I'm like, I'm just gonna end the video now, because when I get home I'm absolutely not gonna want to do anything, so it's not really that interesting for the vlog. But I saw the artist yesterday that I wanted to see, and it was such a great experience. Like, it was so much fun just singing along. And also, oh my gosh, okay, I have like a funny story kind of thing. But basically I have these earrings. I wore the earrings I think I showed yesterday because they were kind of big, and I had my slick bag and all that. After we had seen one of the artists, we came back like to sit at a table and get some drinks, and then I realized, oh my god, I lost an earring. And I'm like, oh my god, what, how did that happen? Like, I lost an earring the night before as well, and it was the same ear. But I was like, oh my god, and then I kind of just accepted it, even though I was a little bit sad because I really like those earrings. And then my friend was like, didn't you wear them like at the artist that we just saw? I'm like, wait, I took some videos and pictures, let me just go see. And sure enough, I think I could like glimpse the earrings. So I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go back And also where we were standing was like right by a bar, so there were also people standing in the queue. But I went over there where we were standing. I put flashlight on my phone, and then I asked a bunch of strangers. I was like, guys, have you seen this earring? And they were like, what does it look like? And then I found the other earring to show them, because I'd taken that out because I didn't want to lose that one. And then someone like found something, but it wasn't that. And then a girl was like, I feel like I saw something before. And she turns around, like start looking, and then she does like that, and she had my earring. Like, what are the chances? I feel like if you lose an earring when you're out, you're not gonna get it back. Very, very excited that I got it back. And also, I didn't dare put the earrings in again because I was like, I don't want to lose them a second time. Okay, my camera ran out of storage, but I just deleted some things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my first week of my third semester. I am definitely extremely exhausted from this week. I went out 4 different days out of 7. Second morning in a row of being hungover, and it's a repeat next week. Well, I'm not going out as many times. I'm only going out 2 times instead of 4. Oh, I'm so tired. I had an amazing week, and I hope that if you started your new semester of uni, college, whatever, that you also had a great time. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.